it's Penta versus
Penta
Nairo.
with the biggest win in his career by a significant margin. Takes out. Wow, did not expect Nairo.
Thank you.
This is 6
What
or 7?
round is this?
Is this? Yeah, 6 or 7. Loses
round
8.
8. Also, DM lost with my controller, so I'm going to clean it off when I get back to my house. Penta. Penta, good performance by Penta.
Yeah, impressive.
Very good,
impressive.
very good.
Shout outs to this juice. It is absolutely delicious. Comes from across the street at the Fairway Market. Biscuit lost to Blood Cross. No, Biscuit is still in.
Biscuit, where's Biscuit?
Is he? Scroll up, Ether.
For Biscuit. Where's Biscuit?
Biscuit is playing the winner of Nicole and Icon, which is in progress somewhere, I think.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, Penta is from New York. He's a Game & Watch player, obviously. And we got Nairo going Falco.
Yep, Nairo is one of the regions, barring Anti, probably the region's best Meta Knight main. But, of course, as usual at Concentrate, Meta Knight is banned from tournament play. And he has since switched to DK and Falco for tournament play. Showed us an impressive win earlier on Atomisk, right? What, am I completely out of my mind? Or
I'm pretty. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I'm pretty
that's
sure
what
I
I heard.
Atomisk.
So
I think I actually might have commentated on that set.
Good stuff.
Honestly, I've lost my mind lately. Regardless, a pretty even match. Penta has really stepped it up. He took Atomisk out today. I did not see that coming from any kinds of miles away. No.
Any kinds of miles. No. No, definitely close. I mean, do you know anything about this matchup?
Yes, actually,
okay.
this used to be considered like strongly in Game & Watch's favor. But, you know, since then, Falco has drastically evolved and now is considered to win this matchup slightly to a little more than slightly.
Okay.
The biggest problem Falco has is killing Game & Watch because he can't chase him like he can with most characters. He can't do the up air to back air frame trap because Game & Watch's key, his down air, is so powerful for getting down. But he does chain grab Game & Watch to fairly high percents. Which he just missed there with a nice platform cancel, but no grab.
So back to 2 stocks.
Oh, no edge hog. Penta could have refreshed the edge and pulled that out.
Going for the chain grab.
Nice chain grab by Nairo, 37%. Game & Watch's edge game is extremely strong. Penta actually beat Atomisk just before by employing a strategy called planking. For people unaware, planking is repeated excessive edge camping, utilizing the invincibility frames you get.
Yep. And not laying down on the floor on your stomach. That is the wrong kind of planking. Nairo taking a bit of a lead here now.
Oh,
filling out the bucket,
that bucket. That was originally one of the reasons people thought Game & Watch was so proficient in this matchup.
Yeah.
He can stick out his bucket and absorb Falco's lasers and then use them as a pretty powerful attack if he gets 3 of them. So now Nairo's going to have to be real careful about how he plays from far away, and that really damages the advantage that Falco has.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bucket. Jax will ask if it was a bucket. It is indeed a bucket. Ooh, and Nairo getting edge hogged, and he will lose the lead to Penta.
All right, so now Penta's just going to hit that edge. Because of planking and how powerful it is, the standard rule set for this game includes a ledge grab limit. You can only grab the ledge 50 times in one match if the match runs to the timer.
Yep.
And
even
if you exceed that, even if you were winning, you lose the match.
Yep.
Yep.
But now we're down to 1 stock each. There is a counter at the end of the game on the results.
Oh, I thought you meant like a counter to planking, but no.
A counter to planking is to jump off the stage and die.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Anyway,
wow, nice forward smash.
Still pretty even. Game & Watch's smashes are so strong.
Very
Nairo actually almost died.
Yeah,
from
like that was actually very close.
At 56.
And he's gonna go back to the ledge on a nice nair.
Oh, I heard Game & Watch's grab coming out, but Nairo beat him to it. See, like I was saying before, Falco cannot chase Game & Watch. He can't do those usual frame traps that he does that are really powerful. Oh, almost with that spot dodge.
Game & Watch's smashes are so scary because just how they behave. It's just
yeah,
like, it's like that weird
they're
kind
slow
of
on
awkward.
startup.
Exactly.
Slow startup, fast ending. Oh, really uncareful play by Penta there. Ooh, speaking of uncareful, just throwing out that laggy forward air.
Still so close. This is anyone's game. Simple as that.
See, even though the clock is getting down there, and Penta can conserve enough edge grabs to avoid going over 50. Never mind. Down throw attack is. But if you're losing by percent, if you have more percent than the opponent, and you try to time them out, if the timer runs, you lose. So he couldn't have planked in that situation, even though it would have been the safest option.
Yeah.
Actually, we saw Penta defeat Nairo in bracket at Concentrate 1 in the same matchup. So Nairo's Falco is definitely leveled up now that he knows this region is indeed very serious about the ban.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, how does Nairo's characters that he's using now compare to how we play with Meta Knight? Do you feel like he's still playing as aggro? Because, I mean, he was known for that. No.
No. With DK, maybe, but still not as aggro. You know, Meta Knight has so many more tools to rush down. So it calls into question, like, is Nairo just a hyper-aggressive player in general? Or, you know, or is it just because he knew we could get away with it with his character? And I think it's definitely the latter.
Yeah.
You know, he's proving that he's a smart enough person and player to sit back with characters that can't just rush in.
Ooh.
He's still definitely aggressive, but not like the wild, ruthless aggression that we saw from his Meta Knight.
Yeah. Here on Brinstar, what do you think about this counter pick?
I think this would have been a good counter pick if Nairo didn't have a DK, because DK is definitely really good on this stage. His down B takes up like 3/4 of the bottom platform, which is absurd, and
disrupts that bottom platform and breaks it up.
And the small boundaries don't bother him because he never dies anyway. And
of course, the lava helps him because he's not going to he doesn't have that vertical recovery, so he can just bounce right back up. He can take the damage.
Also, the lava can hit people into DK's absurdly powerful moves.
Yes. Speaking of DKs, Will got beat by John Numbers earlier.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
It was a really close game, and a lot of it was Will just getting into things that are almost too obvious.
So maybe Will was overreading, possibly.
He was, and I think where a lot of people were sort of hassling him too. He gets sort of bound up under pressure.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
It happens, but John Numbers played really well, and he ended up falling to Nicole, though, in loser's bracket.
Yeah,
so
once again.
Nicole doing it very well, and Nicole is playing Icon, I believe, right now.
Oh, is that happening? I thought it was. I hope it is.
If it isn't, it should be.
Yeah. Someone should go and ensure.
Someone should go and. All right, so looks like Nairo with a very drastic lead here over a stock, or about a stock.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Penta's going to be able to pull this one out, especially after that.
Yeah, big hit.
This matchup is I don't really know much about it. I feel like I really should because Vinny and Will live here, but they never play this matchup. Vinny always goes Ice Climbers.
Exactly.
Or in
there must be a good reason for that.
Yes, there probably is a good reason for it, but I don't think it's because Game & Watch loses horribly. I think it's probably because Ice Climbers just win much more.
Personal preference. I mean, Vinny knows Vinny knows he's going to have a better chance of winning with Ice Climbers than he is a Game & Watch.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to choose a matchup that you wouldn't, you know. But from the looks of it, just you know, analyzing the two characters and their tools, I think it's slightly in DK's favor, but not horribly. You know, definitely an anyone's game kind of matchup. But this stage normally is really good for Game & Watch, but it seems to benefit DK more. I mean, fixing my face.
And I'm trying to think too, is that you know, if Will and Vinny were to play, for example, Will would probably ban Rainbow Cruise. And that's obviously one of Vinny's go-to stages, but we saw Vinny earlier on stream going Wario on Rainbow Cruise, not Game & Watch.
I don't know. I think that was just because of a character selection discrepancy. I mean,
that side B that every DK, Will, Nairo, just seeing that aerial side B, I'm still not a big fan of it.
Yeah, it's a really high risk, high reward move.
It is.
As is DK's entire moveset.
Yeah.
Picking DK on the character select screen is high risk, high reward.
It is, yeah. I've talked to Willie. He's like, he knows he plays gimmicky.
Yeah.
You have to know that you go into a match playing gimmicky. You're not gonna. You can't play a textbook kind of character because you're playing DK.
Man, Game & Watch's back air, even though most people will just smash the eye out of it, no problem. When that does hit you, 16 damage. It does 16 damage.
It's a lot.
Yep.
Ooh, reckless forward air there. Reckless.
Oh, Penta's keeping the lead right now.
Well, I actually came back with that back air so
Man,
strong.
Commentator's curse in the worst way. I'm so sorry. All right, now we need
Icon and Nicole. If they're not